Moving to Manitoba. How the Manitoba PNP makes immigration simple. Are you looking for an easier way to immigrate to Canada? Want to live somewhere affordable, welcoming, and full of opportunities? Then you should definitely consider Manitoba. In today's video, we're diving deep into how the Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program, known as the MPNP, makes immigration simple and achievable for international skilled workers and graduates. Get ready for a step-by-step guide, requirements, application tips, and direct links to official government websites. Let's get started. Number 1. Why choose Manitoba? First, let's talk about why Manitoba is such a great choice. Affordable cost of living, housing, and everyday expenses are much lower than in cities like Toronto or Vancouver. Strong job market. Manitoba needs skilled workers in healthcare, trades, IT, education, and agriculture. Welcoming communities. Manitoba has a long history of supporting newcomers and multicultural communities. Pathway to permanent residency. Through the Manitoba PNP, you could fast-track your Canadian immigration process. Whether you prefer city life in Winnipeg or the calmness of rural communities, Manitoba has a place for you. Number 2. What is the Manitoba PNP? The Manitoba Provincial Nominee Program allows Manitoba to nominate candidates for permanent residence based on their ability to contribute to the local economy and community. Manitoba PNP is one of the oldest and most successful PNPs in Canada, and it offers clear, achievable pathways for skilled workers and international graduates. Number 3. Main MPNP immigration streams. Now, let's break down the two main streams that make immigration easier for international applicants. 1. International skilled worker stream. 2. International education stream. Number 4. Deep dive into each stream. 1. International skilled worker stream. This stream is for skilled workers who have skills and experience that are needed in Manitoba's labor market. It is divided into two pathways. A skilled workers in Manitoba pathway. B. Skilled workers overseas pathway. A skilled workers in Manitoba pathway. This is for people already living and working in Manitoba on a temporary work permit. International graduates from Manitoba institutions working in the province, or those with strong connections to employers. Requirements: a full-time, permanent job offer from a Manitoba employer. Work experience in Manitoba for at least 6 months, valid. Work permit at the time of application. English or French proficiency CLB4 or higher. Demonstrated intent to stay in Manitoba permanently. If you are already working in Manitoba, this is one of the simplest ways to become a permanent resident. Be skilled workers overseas pathway. This pathway is for skilled workers who are not currently living in Manitoba, but who have strong ties to the province. You can qualify if you have support from a relative or friend living in Manitoba. Manitoba supporter, previous education, or work experience in Manitoba. Invitation to apply ITA received directly from Manitoba through a strategic recruitment initiative. You must also meet a minimum score on the MPNP points system, currently 60 out of 100. Language requirement: minimum CLB5 for most occupations. CLB7 for regulated professions. 2. International education stream if you studied in Manitoba. Congratulations, you have an exclusive, easier pathway to permanent residency. There are 3 substreams under this category. A career employment pathway. B. Graduate internship pathway. C. Student entrepreneur pathway. A career employment pathway for graduates who find jobs in Manitoba's in-demand occupations. Requirements: completed a post-secondary program of at least 1 year in Manitoba. A full-time job offer from an eligible Manitoba employer. Job must be in an in-demand occupation. Must apply while working in the job, not after leaving it. Minimum language score: CLB7. B. Graduate internship pathway for master's and doctoral graduates who completed internships with Manitoba employers. Requirements: completed a master's or PhD program in Manitoba within the last 3 years. Completed an eligible MyTax internship or Accelerate internship with a Manitoba employer. No job offer required, but proof of strong employability in Manitoba needed closing parenthesis. See student entrepreneur pathway for students who want to open a business in Manitoba. Requirements: completed a 2-year program at a Manitoba post-secondary institution. Own and operate a business in Manitoba for at least 6 months before nomination. Submit a business plan. Language proficiency CLB7. Number 5. MPNP expression of interest. EOI system. Manitoba PNP uses an expression of interest or EOI system to manage applications. Here's how it works. Submit an EOI profile on the MPNP online portal. You are ranked based on a points system: age, language, work experience, education, connections to Manitoba. Highest scoring candidates are invited through periodic draws to submit a full MPNP application. Tip: Manitoba draws often and invites candidates with strong local connections and work experience. Number 6. MPNP points system overview. To be eligible to submit an EOI, you must score at least 60 points out of 100. Here's how points are awarded. Factor maximum points: language proficiency to 5, age 10, work experience 15, education to 5, adaptability, connections to Manitoba 25, strong ties to Manitoba, like having family, work experience, or study experience, can significantly boost your points. Number 7. Step-by-step application process. Now, let's go over the step-by-step application process. Step 1. Check eligibility. Review the full eligibility requirements for your chosen stream. Official Manitoba PNP website. https://immigratemanitoba.com/step. 2. Prepare documents. Stipple documents include passport, language test results, IELTS, CLPIP, or T if Canada, educational credentials, ECA if studied outside Canada, proof of work experience, employment letters, contracts, payslips, proof of settlement funds, bank statements, connection documents, letters from Manitoba supporters, proof of past study, work. Step 3. Submit an expression of interest. EOI. Create your EOI profile online. Enter your personal information, work history, education, and connections to Manitoba. No cost to submit an EOI. Step 4. Receive invitation to apply ITA. If your EOI is selected, you'll receive an invitation to apply. You'll have 60 days to submit a complete MPNP application after receiving your ITA. Step 5. Submit full MPNP application. Upload all required documents. Pay the application fee. CAD $500 non-refundable closing parenthesis. Step 6. Receive provincial nomination. If approved, you receive a provincial nomination certificate. This boosts your Express Entry Comprehensive Ranking System CRS score by 600 points if you are applying through Express Entry. Step 7. Apply for permanent residency. Submit your PR application through the federal government. Express Entry Portal IRCC application portal for non-express entry. Number 8. Common mistakes to avoid. Here are mistakes that can delay or ruin your application. Incomplete documents, expired language results, mismatching job duties with NOC codes, misrepresentation of facts, missing deadlines after receiving an ITA. Always double-check your documents and timeline. Number 9. Tips for success. Some final winning tips: boost your points, improve language test scores, secure a Manitoba job offer, or find stronger ties to Manitoba. Get support letters. Family or friends in Manitoba can give your application a serious advantage. Apply early. Manitoba draws can happen suddenly and close quickly. Prepare settlement plans. Showing how you plan to live and work in Manitoba strengthens your case. Manitoba is known for its kindness, opportunities, and simplicity when it comes to immigration. If you're serious about building your life in Canada, the Manitoba PNP could be your perfect pathway. Visit the official MPNP website to get started. https://immigratemanitoba.com/ and if you found this video helpful, make sure you like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's planning to move to Canada. See you in Manitoba!